Dajahao, my name is Garrick, and welcome back to Taiwan, Lao Wai. It is time to hike up a mountain. Are you ready? So after last video, we paused a bit to polish off the leftovers from that diner I visited a couple nights back. You would be shocked to know just how crunchy those onion rings still were. I mean, they spent days in the fridge and then hours in this hot, melty sun, and they still were pretty darn crisp. They went chi-chi-chi-chi. Yes, that just proves what a fantastic restaurant it is. But that's all in the past. In the present, it's time to hike up this mountain. And in case you can't tell by my noises of pain and desperation, yes, I am walking uphill right now. In retrospect, I really should have just bit the bullet and waited for one of those mountain buses that passes by. 'Cause I mean, fucking, look at this thing. Look at this road I'm walking up. But hey, I never really claimed to have smart choices. Why start now? So it's a few minutes before 1 o'clock right now. If you remember last night, the sun started going down around 6. So we have a solid 5 hours of safe light to explore and hike around before it gets dark and dangerous. Unless my battery runs out first, which, you know, definitely possible. But we will cross that bridge when we burn it. For now, we're just gonna take our time, we're gonna toddle along. We are not gonna rush things because in this heat, that is a recipe for death. We're going to be staying on the main roads for a little bit because there are a few interesting sites or interesting looking sites that I want to check out. But don't worry, we will make our way deeper into the wilderness eventually. So get your water bottles, get your sunscreen. Hope you're as ready for this as I am. And let's enjoy the mountain. Okay, yeah, we are definitely higher up now than we were at base level. Look at all that city down there. Good God. Alright, so we have made our way to the Wangao Liao Scenic Overlook Point. That last view we got of the city wasn't nearly good enough, so this one's gonna be a lot more impressive. This is actually called the Wangao Liao Night View, because I imagine if you come here at night and see all the lights lit up, it is stunning. Perhaps if I planned better, we could have shown up here in the evening as well, but I'm sure this will still be incredible. Well, that was a lovely little scenic lookout, wasn't it? I would have gone down to the bottom to get a view from, like, the bottom of that little valley, but I know we are going to be doing a lot of uphill hiking today, and the thought of having to climb back up those stairs, it scared me a little bit. Regardless, the journey goes ever on. Let's get going! Holy shit. Look at this view. So with that last park, we were actually looking east, back toward the city of Taichung. Here, we are looking west in the direction of the Taiwan coast. Now, the beach is still a little too far away to see. There's still plenty of land, but my God, seemingly endless stretches of land spiraling in every direction with so many people and things. This is why I go mountain hiking. You will never get any views like this anywhere else. Never would have expected an animal shelter all the way up here in the mountains. That's really cool. Hey puppies, how's it going? Ruff, 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 ruff. Alright, well, if you ever move to Taichung City and you're in the mood to find a dog, this is not the worst place to get one from. Hello, puppies. And you dance at the club, oh mama, I'm just having fun. On the stage in my heels, it's where I belong. It's kind of wigging me out how red and orange the dirt up here is. I don't know if that's like a special property of this particular mountain or if it's just clay that naturally forms in all mountains. Whatever the case, it's super striking. Okay, so we're sort of snaking our way down to the west side of this mountain as we hop up and about its bottom part. There is, of course, no universe where we catch every single possible sight that we could possibly catch, so we're just gonna go as we go. Our feet will take us wherever they take us. Okay, so we've actually arrived at our first real hiking trail, the Huanbao Gongyuan hiking trail. Looks like there are a bunch of different routes we can take. I see a lot of different colors, much like the park we visited last time. Well, we did come to this place to hike, so I think I'm gonna pop down that road over there, which I think is the purple route on this map. And we're gonna explore a little bit. Incidentally, this road we're on right here is the Dadu Blue Highway, and it snakes its way down that way before ending up on the west bottom of the mountain. We, on the other hand, are going up this way. Or we are not, because like everything else on Chinese New Year, it is frickin' closed! Whatever, there's another route we can take right over here. We're just gonna take that route, okay? Okay. Actually, maybe this is the purple route on the map, because it's got the purple sign right next to it. That makes sense, right? It's always crazy to me how many houses, like how many residential areas are just up here all over the mountains in Taiwan. Like, I cannot imagine living this far away from like a relatively well-populated area. City I live in, I can pop down to the corner store in less than 5 minutes. I can pop down to the market in less than 10. I can take public transportation everywhere. It's nice and convenient. So the people who can live in places like this, they impress me. Oh, thank God, it's another rest point. I can finally sit down. Shockingly, I do not feel that beaten. Like, I'm tired, don't get me wrong. My legs are aching, but it is not, I do not feel so defeated that I can't go on. I think I've still got stamina left in me. That said, I'm definitely gonna need to take as many breaks as I can so I don't burn myself out, you know? We are definitely getting into the more rural, like, wilderness hiking trail part of the mountains at this point. So we're gonna rest up here for a bit, then we're gonna pick a path and see where it leads. And this day's turning out really well. I am shocked at how positive I still feel.
5 minutes later.
Alright, now here is our current positioning. We are at the Changshe Pavilion over here, and it looks like the most interesting route we could take is following this green line, which is actually going south if you look at the compass over there. So we're gonna keep walking this way. We're gonna take the Wanli Chongcheng hiking trail, and when all is said and done, we will see where it drops us off. Just from this staircase we're immediately walking down, I can tell this is going to be quite the interesting route. I'm excited. Also, I might have to find some place to pee in the bushes because I've been holding it in for a bit and the bathrooms are not close by. Maybe a bit too much information there, but that is a concern you might have doing a long mountain hike like this in Taiwan, because the public bathrooms are very few and far between. Alright, so fair warning, if you take this trail, these steps are not easy to navigate. They're super long and flat, but they're very uneven, so your foot is like, it always thinks the step is a little higher than it actually is, which means you're like putting your foot down where there's no actual thing to step on. It means you trip over yourself a lot, is my point. I'm like constantly stumbling over myself as I walk. You can probably tell by like all the times these videos are shaking as I catch a wrong foothold and go like whoa a little bit. I did pass a group of people using like bamboo walking sticks as they walked this trail, which might be a smart idea for you to look into if you can figure out where to get those. It's a very lovely trail though, very peaceful, very shaded, very serene, also very well traveled. I'm passing so many different groups of people making their way up and down these stairs. I get the sense this is probably a pretty popular walkway for the locals who live nearby. You know, whenever they want to exercise, stretch their legs, it's places like this where they go to do it. I can certainly see why, because you will definitely get a relaxing walk that also works your gams a little bit with all the ups and downs and the imperfect steps. Also, don't worry about the bathroom. We took care of it. It's all good, we took care of it. Oh, there's the suspended walkway I saw in those pictures. Let's go. Whew, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of low-key terrifying. When those steps started shaking, I was like, ooh. But it's fine, we're fine now. Let's just keep going and try not to fall to our deaths. We got a split up ahead. I think I'll take the path with the flowers. They look pretty. Well, that wasn't even a split up. That just led right back to the same place, 10 feet ahead of me. Well, oh, now here's an actual split up. We got a dirt path. We got the stairs path. Oh god, not even. There's a third way. There's this little thing going up. It's a three-way split up. Alright, well, this looks to be the most interesting of the paths, and I'm not ready to head down yet as those stairs were looking, so we're gonna take this weird little path up and see where it leads. Once again, it's the views like this that make it all worth it. Also, it's possible we may have picked the hardest option out of any of those three trails, because if this path keeps going where it's gonna lead us like all the way sliding down the tippy top of this mountain range here. Like literally just walking on the roof of this entire mountain range, one long snaky trail at a time. It's strange, I'm so used to how tree and foresty most mountains are, that getting to the actual top like this, like the actual peak, and you're able to see it miles around with no obstruction. I don't know, I sort of never really had a concept of that as a thing that could happen until now, because we pretty much are at the peak of this mountain range. That's where this trail has taken us, and all around we have the most unobstructed view imaginable. God, I fucking love this city. Alright, there's another multiple choice here. We've got one path leading leading on that edge. We got one path leading on that edge. At this point, I don't even know where I'm heading. I'm just walking, and praying I end up somewhere interesting. Alright, I think we're gonna take this stony path on the left just because I think it'll give us a better view of this gorgeous mountainside as we go down. Y'all know how much I love my gorgeous views. That said, I'm gonna have to walk very carefully because these stones are a little slippery and there are no guardrails. We are very close to the edge of this thing. Just remember, if you are watching this video on my YouTube channel, it's fine, I made it down. This did not kill me, okay? Deep breaths, everybody. Okay, this actually might be the stupidest thing I have ever done. Oh my goodness. But we're not backing out. It's too late. We're committed now. We're seeing this through to the end. Finish the mission! Finish it! Oh, interesting. So there's another path going there. I assume that leads back to the dirt path on the right that I didn't take, and it connects back up here. I could go back and check, but honestly, I just want to keep moving and get off these frickin' rocks as fast as humanly possible. See, here's the thing. The rocks are scaring me. There's no denying that. But I'm having to stop every other second to capture some of the most beautiful landscape shots I have ever taken in Taiwan. I guess it's like a high risk, high reward sort of scenario. Yeah, we've even got some openings on this side too. Some of those trees in the back look super, super tall. Oh, thank Christ, we are out of the rocks. Okay, we're back on more solid footing. There's a better view. Wow. Contrast of those super white branches with the green trees. There's something really cool about that. And look, back there is where it slopes back down to Taichung. And here we are, genuinely, like, we are standing on top of this frickin' mountain. I have never felt this free and this open as I've been, traipsing around mountains before. There have always been forests and higher peaks or whatever, but this genuinely feels like I am on top of the world right now, and all it took was almost breaking my neck on a bunch of unstable rocks to get to it. And I'm not joking about this, by the way. Like, I exaggerate the danger of some of the nonsense I get up to in these videos because I think it's funny, but those rocks actually felt like I was risking something walking on top of them. Like, that was actually a little unsettling. So if you are not confident in your footing, do yourself a favor. When you reach that fork in the road, take the right path. You'll miss this view, but at least you'll keep your life, and you can just watch this video again to see what that view would have been like. Fuck me, it's so cool up here! Dad! I realize I'm cursing way more in this video than I usually do. In my defense, look at this. Okay, we are finally on the frickin' downslope. This is probably gonna take us down to that part of the city over there, whatever it ends up being. Let's get moving! I'm not fucking done with the rocks. Okay, so if the Taiwanese police find my body on this mountain after I slip and fall and are looking through these videos wondering what happened, thank you for your service. Xie. Mwah. This is actually insane. Forget hiking. This is some real mountain climbing nonsense we're about to get up to. Oh boy. I'm taking this so fucking slowly. My hand is staying glued to this rope the whole time. Like, this is actually dangerous. I am not fucking around here. This is legit. Do not do this casually. I'm a professional idiot. Let me do the stupid thing for you, okay? Cool. Fucking God, it gets worse. How the fuck does it get worse? Ugh. Why did I do this? I should have gone back. I should have just gone back. Why am I doing this? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're off the rocks. We're back on somewhat solid footing. We just need to get down to this little valley here, down the slope, and then we'll be on solid footing again, and everything's gonna be fine, and we're gonna be just fine. Oh my fucking God, we made it. We're back on solid ground. Praise Jesus. All right, so that was the scariest thing I've ever done on this channel. Holy shit. I'm being fully honest here. Do not attempt that if you are not confident in your mountain climbing skills, at least a little bit. The rocks were unstable, the rope was unstable, there are basically 0 guardrails. If you slip and fall there, it will be serious. There are almost certainly easier trails you could take that are probably very pretty in their own right. Just keep that in mind, okay? On the bright side, I am pretty sure this means we are fully out of the danger zone and ready to start making our way back to some semblance of civilization. At least I hope. It's just about 4 o'clock right now, so we have until 6 before the sun really goes down. As long as we can make it back to the city in 2 hours, we're gonna be just fine. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Right. Creaky bamboo. Creaky bamboo. Another split up, but that one leads up. This one goes down. I know where my priorities lie. We are gonna make it. Yeah, we are gonna make it. We are gonna make it today. Folks, we made it out. We have descended down the mountain. God, what a frickin' trip this has been. I'm gonna end this video here. I'll probably get one more video out of exploring wherever I've ended up. This has been one hell of a hike. I hope you've enjoyed it. Once again, thank you so much for joining me at Taiwan Lao Wai. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, smash the bell, share with your friends, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll see you next time. 再见. Bye bye.